You heard it from her. She doesn't care about men. We should be able to call her like average at best, or worse yet, you'll have to suffer with that furry companion forever. Welcome back to the Mano Square. Hope you guys are strapped in, ready to have some fun, because I've curated a lot of good clips for you today. Alright, let's get into it.
What is the most attractive language a man can speak?
What is your body count?
11.
11, so 11 times 3, that's 33. Because you got to multiply by 3. That's what J. Cole said.
That's so true.
My boyfriend and I have been together for a few years. We have a beautiful 19-month-old son together. The problem is his close, sick relationship with his blood sister. She's sat on his lap, arms outstretched on his neck, whispers in his ear. They laugh, joke. She also grocery shops for him. She picks out his favorite dinner and cooks it. On top of that, she has let me know that she does not like me, that I'm temporary, our relationship is temporary, and their close brother and sister relationship will stand the test of time.
Single. When you first start talking to a girl, just know that you're in competition with dudes that's already in her life. Don't let her have that one ex that she never gonna leave alone. Sometimes you being her boyfriend just ain't enough. That's why it's dudes that came before you that she never gonna stop talking to. Dudes she talk to and get attention from while y'all in a relationship. And the dude that's gonna replace you once y'all break up. That's why you can't cover just anybody.
Yeah, as an average dude, it's hard just finding a relationship. But you gotta have an abundance mindset. If she starts acting up, you can't be afraid to walk away. Show yourself some respect and just leave.
What would you do if you had to go to bed tonight and you knew you wouldn't wake up in the morning?
Somebody paid for my gas tank right before I got here.
Oh my gosh.
A whatever viewer. Was it?
No, I went to the gas station, I got on my car, and this man came up to me. He said, "Can I pay for to fill up your gas?"
What?
And I said, "Of course." And he filled it up for me. He was an older man. He was a vaquero, like cowboy and Mexican. He was a lot older though.
Sexuality? Isn't there only one? Gay?
Thank goodness no.
I like men. That's my sexuality. I like men and boys.
I beg your pardon?
We all had that one teacher growing up who just tried a little too hard.
What the hell? Brother, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Please. Who is that coming off the goddamn pick and roll there, boy? Oh, brother, who's that on the logo? Because Jordan never did that move. He never wore these goddamn shoes. Brother got the baby blue.
Here we go! Don't want us as wives and mothers of the children.
Who cares? You can't live your life for no man. It's not about men. Who cares about men? If I sat here and lived my life for a man, I would be miserable.
But you do understand that a man would not want us to be the mother of his children,
That's
right?
not true because...
Not real men.
What is a real man, Jesse? What is a real man? You?
Yes. A real man that love what's right, he does what's right.
Well, then why do guys marry stars?
Because they hate the mothers.
You heard it from her. She doesn't care about men, and a lot of women share her thoughts. You can't let women get you down, because once they get you down, they're just going to keep pushing.
What advice can you give to people that are coming out to Thailand?
Don't be fooled by the ladyboys.
Rule 101.
Check their feet, hands, shoulders, throat. If they say, hi, honey, don't trust it. Yeah, if they say, honey, massa, honey, very nice now. Don't trust them, people. Don't trust them.
He's got that accent on lock.
M. Martin super chatted $50. I'm 6 feet 1 inch, so I'm just arguing for the short kings out there. Ladies, makeup, extensions, eyelashes, lip fillers, implants, barrels, high heels. That's all changing appearance, ye dishonest. A beard is the natural state of a man's face. Makeup is not.
Walking home from a date, which is a block away from where I live. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture? Oh! Okay, yep, no man in sight. No, am I delusional? I thought I was just on a date with a man. Guess he's not a man.
46-year-old woman. She's found herself in an unhappy situation. She's got a lot to say.
I want a relationship, you know, that's what I want. I had all the adventures, I have all the stories to tell. You know, I just want somebody that I can count on.
All I just heard is that she had all the partying. She was out there finding herself for a really long time. She's 46. How appetizing to a man to know that you got all the nasty out of your system. And now here he is. You want someone reliable and dependable now that you did all that. And he gets to have that consistent image of you doing all the nasty with everybody before because you just told him. How desirable.
Yeah, if there's any women out there watching, try to take a page from her book, because once you hit the wall, you won't be as valuable to men. Or in your late 30s, you'll be stuck settling for a man who might not be able to make ends meet and provide you with a good life. Or worse yet, you'll have to suffer with that furry companion forever.
Okay, so you want him to take care of you and your 3 kids, and you don't want to have any more kids?
We got married, I might consider one.
The guy can't have kids, correct?
No. He's my soulmate. Everything was fine except he was too nice.
Wanting a 6-foot boyfriend when their dads be like 4'11". Bruh, be humble like your mama was.
It's not saying that I won't get married, but if I do get married, it's gonna be what I want and not what the man wants.
This dude, how much money would you like him to make a year?
Over 60 million.
Oh, you say 60 million?
560.
So here's the complicated question. This man, who on a good day he's making somewhere between 5 and 60 million, respect. He's 6'1". Why would he pick you?
I wouldn't know why he would. I guess it's the attraction, my drive, my determination. I guess that.
All right, so here's the follow-up. If he's making that much money, why does he want your drive? Wouldn't he just want you to be a pretty housewife?
Well, baby, I'm gonna be it now if you give me a cat.
All of a sudden.
With a big dress, baby. Listen.
All of a sudden, baby knows how to change some diapers.
I don't need the diaper change,
Okay.
but if you can get, I just listen.
Gotcha. All right.
It's hilarious to me that she can't even speak on it because she hasn't thought about it. She just thinks that she's so special, she'll get the man she wants and never have to settle for anything less.
The average match rate for an average guy who doesn't have any particularly attractive physical characteristics, just sort of an average dude, is less than 1%, 0.6%, which means it takes thousands of swipes to get a handful of matches. And then those matches the guy does get, the girl's like, not so amazing. And then of those, a bunch just like unmatch. And then of those, you try and start a conversation and it ends up going nowhere. And so how does that make you feel as a guy? I have to do this thousands of times and only this handful of girls are interested. They disappear anyway.
What's your body count?
Oh, it's like 75 for her.
75?
She makes 5. She's for the streets.
Be able to have a good time, have fun, and still be able to be respected for the woman that I truly am. Can you help us, sister?
What are y'all clapping for? Why are you clapping? What are you clapping for? That's crazy. What she just said is flat out crazy. What you clapping for? You want to go out here, turn up. Then you want to go somewhere with the man and have prayer. She don't feel, I heard what you said.
Oh, bilang mo.
Chico, kaya tamo nagpapita?
Huh?
Do you speak in English?
Yes. In English.
Do you want party tonight? Do you want to
Astaghfirullah.
drink something?
We're Muslim. Astaghfirullah, Muslim. We're both Muslim brothers. No party for us. No party.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night. Have a Take good one. care. Assalamu alaikum. And we're gay too.
About that. I'm not worried about that. Because I'm going to tell you why you're not worried, because you don't care. I can already see that. You're not in love with this man, and you are not treating that man like you love him. I love him. I really do. I really do love him. I really wish you could define love, because and that's why I came today, because maybe you could help us, because I do love him. Here you go.
Lazy. She say, I don't do this. I don't do this. I need to get up. I need to play with my son. I work 15 hours a day. So when I come in, if I go in at 5, I come back home at 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Your Honor, she had the audacity to tell me, if I don't lose no freaking weight, she gonna sleep with a...
Even though I may be like 5 feet tall, nothing less than 5'10". Nothing less. That's just like, even though I am 5 feet tall, right? Imagine somebody that's only like 5'4". I would look like I'm in a middle school relationship. That just looks so weird.
Well, if she's going to say that short men look childish and like middle schoolers and say they're weird for that, then we should be able to call her like average at best and a little chubby, somewhat overweight. You know, it's only fair.
Listen to this one twice. It is hard. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate.
I'll ask the question, fellas, when was the last time somebody got you a dozen roses and a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day? Fellas, when was the last time somebody took you out to dinner, maybe paid for the hotel and the bottle of champagne? When was the last time, fellas? That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said that Valentine's Day was only for the men to treat the women. Where does it say that?
Nobody
Is there
said
a manual where it says that?
Some things aren't said. They're just implied. They're implied by behavior. They're implied by action that's gone over time and time again. Nobody had to write a rule book on how this goes, but if my wife did not get me a dozen roses, which she never does on Valentine's Day, I'm not going to hold it over her head for a year. But
maybe you should
let me walk in the door.
To her and
I don't need them. That's the whole point. She doesn't need them either. She got everything else. Why do you need all that stuff?
It's a holiday for both of you guys to celebrate your love for one another.
We celebrate it every day.
But won't admit. I think we don't want to admit that we are probably one of the biggest cheaters. We just don't get caught.
Feel bad after they treat you like honestly, no, they don't. In reality, they laugh with their friends about the things that they do to you, and they gossip to their friends about how they're doing you wrong and how they're talking to other men. They don't feel bad until they actually lose you. They keep you on the side, and when they lose you, they feel bad. Unless you call them out, then they'll think about it like, dang, maybe I did mess up.
Yeah, this is why abundance mindset will make you seem more attractive when dating. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like down below, consider subscribing, and comment your favorite clip. I'm out.